I'm HybridFoxKid and welcome back to the Blocks SMP. I am standing in the barren wasteland that is my second expansion of my base, and I'm not going to spend much time here because, yeah, I'm going out of my base for a little bit, gonna have a little adventure somewhere, and do something a little bit different for today's episode. So, I think for today, we are going to spend the majority of our time in the nether because I want to build a wither skeleton farm. It's one farm I've been wanting to build for a very long time because, to be honest, other than netherite hunting, wither skeleton skull hunting is probably my second least favorite thing to do in this game. So nothing better to do than to set up a farm and actually get some beacons, because I do only have one that I haven't had a permanent spot for because I need a beacon for other things, for other digging sites and stuff like that. So I've just been holding off from building a beacon anywhere permanent in my base. So yeah, today I think we're going to try and find a good nether fortress and set up a wither skeleton farm. So this farm is completely new to me. I have no idea how they work, so hopefully it's going to be a one and done kind of situation. If not, it's kind of time to panic. So we do have a nether fortress that is connected to our nether hub, but I think the main problem with this one is I'm again following a tutorial for this farm, and the tutorial says I need to be in a soul sand valley that's away from any other biome. And the problem with this one, there's a soul sand valley, a basalt delta, and I think just a nether waste like just over the hill here. So this probably isn't the best suited for this farm, but there is a nether fortress, if I can remember the directions, just over this way if I remember correctly. Should be just around here. There we go, here's the second fortress, which seemed to be relatively far away from anything else. So I'm going to try and build the farm here. So now the only other thing I need to do is find the highest point, which I genuinely don't know where it is, but probably somewhere around here might be a good shot. Problem is I gotta avoid all the blazes because I am very out in the open at the moment. Okay, let's just mark this with, I don't know, absolutely nothing. Let's panic and run and try and build a safe house somewhere. There is a lot of fire. Okay, this is gonna be interesting. I didn't pack any kind of materials. Okay, let's first build a safe house, then we can worry about building this farm. Okay, so the very quick and dirty safe house has been built up. So now I can actually spend some time making this farm. There is a lot of wither skeletons. I did not realize that many spawned in this one area. Gosh, there's a lot. Okay. So hopefully it's going to prove that this farm is going to be relatively useful. Now the problem is I actually have to physically build it, or while dealing with all of this, it should be fine. So since I'm in my little safe house, we have our 2 shulker boxes here, and if I'm following the tutorial correctly, this should be everything I need. Again, I have no idea how these farms work, but apparently it's one that requires not much spawn proofing, as well as not needing any wither roses, which is something I definitely need to do because I don't think I can trust myself in building a wither rose farm. So oh, hello friend. Can you please move? I'm trying to build my farm. Ow, okay. I'm probably gonna go through a lot of food in this instance. Okay, we should be fine. Okay, so as I'm listening to the tutorial, the farm doesn't need to be here. I just need to match the height. So I think I might build the farm over somewhere in that direction because there is a basalt delta just over here. So yeah, I might quickly relocate myself. While I'm here, I am just going to break these spawners because they're going to cause way too much hassle. And we have plenty of nether fortresses, so this isn't necessarily going to annoy anyone. Okay, so let's go around and actually try and find a spot that might be good for this farm. And maybe somewhere like here? So on top of avoiding all the mobs, I also need to build the farm that I've never built before and I have no idea how it functions. So yeah, I'm going to be a bumbling buffoon for a good while, so we're just gonna have to wait and see how this goes. I'm running a little bit in the dark, but you know what, we should be fine. And I also have a feeling that this episode is going to be a little bit of a mess, but then again, when isn't me building a new farm an absolute disaster? I really want to wear armor to avoid a large amount of damage, but I'm genuinely scared if I take off my wings, I'm gonna crash and burn like that without being able to save myself. So I think I'm just gonna stick with taking more damage and yeah, not taking a butt ton of fall damage. So yeah, I'm gonna continue like this. So I've been kicked around a little bit too much, so I've decided to bring a couple invisibility potions, and hopefully in doing that, I should not maybe be fine. I thought I would be fine. Oh, I'm holding a rocket as well. You can't see me now. I do have my elytra on, but ow, 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 ow. That hurt. My bones hurt. Okay, that didn't work. I thought they didn't see you if you had one item on. Because I do have my elytra on. Was it because I was holding my sword? I'm just gonna try and get this done as fast as I can before I get killed. Oh, and I just realized I don't have Swift Sneak on. Oh, this is going to be fun. I forgot how much Swift Sneak is an amazing enchantment. I think I'm gonna put my armor back on very quickly. Yep, that didn't last very long. I currently have a Gar shooting at me, but I'm not going to kill it because it's actually doing me a favor. A certain someone forgot to pack torches, and as soon as I've fully built out this area, a whole bunch of mobs are going to be spawning, so this guy is actually kind of helping me out by lighting up this platform for me. So I'm just going to let him keep doing his thing. Okay, so I finally have the spawning platform set up. It's time to actually set up the meat of this farm, which I don't think it's massively long, but I think the main hassle with this farm is everything else trying to kill you and take you out. So hopefully I can get through this as fast as I possibly can, so I don't have to worry about anything else trying to kill me. So I just need to build up one of these guys, and I forgot to grab my lead, and I can't be bothered going back for one. So hopefully I can just push him in, and he will stay there for me. Please stay there, friend. Okay, well that made life a little bit easier. And again, with most Minecraft farms, I don't really know what any of these components are for, but I'm just gonna go with it and do everything to the T, because every time I try and change up a design a slight bit, I always end up messing it up. So, you know what? My new rule is just follow exactly what the tutorial says, and yeah, just make sure I don't mess it up. Like, do I know why these repeaters are here? Absolutely no idea, but am I gonna put them here anyways? Yes. Yes, I am. Oh, look at that. While I'm in my safe house, I found it with a skeleton head. Well, that adds 1 to my count. Okay, so I've made it up to this part of the build, and now I need to leave this part of the nether and go all the way up there. But luckily for me, I do have a nether roof entrance all the way back at spawn. So yeah, let's just make it easy and fly all the way back there. Building up on the nether roof is so much more peaceful down in the lower nether. I'm not getting attacked by anything, and I haven't died just yet. Actually, I say that, but that is in fact a complete lie. I kind of fell off this building and went splat and had to recover all my stuff, but there's no hostile mobs, so that's a plus. Another good thing about this farm being so far away from any of my normal areas is I don't have to bother decorating this thing. It can be as ugly as possible, and no one's going to see it. Okay, now, moment of truth. Let's see where this puts me. I have no idea where it will, so it's a matter of chance. Ooh, okay. Well, not bad. I knew I was going to be miles away from everything, but there's always a chance I could have spawned in something that was already generated. Okay, so if I do this all right, this should lead me back to the nether roof. Hopefully, if I'm lucky. And yes, okay, I'm exactly where I need to be. I think the farm is still going okay. Okay, so this part is done, the overworld is done, so all I need to do now is go back to the original build spot and destroy all the lights that's happening over there, and then the farm should be done. So if I've done everything correctly, we should have wither skeletons in like 5 minutes. Hopefully this is the last trip I have to do to the actual fortress, because I always manage to get lost while flying around. So now all I need to do is get rid of all of these lights, and hopefully it will be easier said than done. Fingers crossed, let's try and get through this as fast as we can so I don't keep spawning more light in. Okay, all the fire's been put out, and this should be the last time I have to spend here. So yeah, let's get out of here and head back to the upper platform, and let's see if I got this farm working. I really hope I do, because yeah, I really need wither skeletons. Okay, so all I need to do now is wait a couple minutes and hope some wither skeletons start falling down, because if they do, that means this farm was successful. Okay, so we have some wither skeleton feet. That means the farm is officially working. Oh, that's amazing. Okay, I'm not complaining in the slightest. I'm quite happy with that. So now, let me test my luck and see how long it takes for me to get a single head, because I've been really notorious for not being able to get any wither skeleton head like ever. So yeah, let's see how long this one takes. And there we go. I don't know if I picked it up. I think with a skeleton put a skeleton head on his head. Okay, we're gonna have a problem here. I might need to find something. Can I do a kind of collection system here? I might have to get Dipper onto that one. But what I can do for the moment is I can take the one I acquired earlier and then just keep killing them, and they should drop into that slot. There we go. We've got the extra one that came off. And yeah, I think I'm gonna be here for about an hour, see how many wither skeletons I can get. Then we can start making ourselves a couple beacons. Okay, so I've been working at this farm for about an hour now, and I have 24 skulls in my inventory and 45 in my ender chest. That is a lot of wither skeleton skulls. I'm never gonna have to hunt these guys ever again. This farm is incredible for how easy it is. I'm so happy it's so much easier now, because I didn't want to have to go out and get wither roses. So now we have an option of 2 things. We can either kill a bunch of withers or go back to another fortress and try and get the armor trim. You know what? Armor trim should be a priority at the moment. So yeah, let's go back to the fortress that I was at, and let's go try and find the rib armor trim. I don't know if it's been raided or not, but I can just go and have a check. If there's a chest that has nothing in it, we'll go find another nether fortress. So yeah, I'll be back at the nether fortress that I said I was never going to go back to. And hopefully we can add another armor trim to our collection. Okay, so we're back in the fortress that my farm is set up at. Let's see if we can find this armor trim. Again, I don't know if people have already explored this, so I'm just going to go around, see if I can find the very first chest. And yeah, if it's been raided, then yeah, it's definitely been taken. Let's start running around and see if we can find anything good. It's been a very long time since I've ran around in a nether fortress, and I kind of miss it. I do really enjoy nether fortresses. They're really cool. Sadly, there's just not much to do in them anymore, other than getting an armor trim, so I'm quite happy that that's a new thing in the game. Well, new enough for me. I haven't done it just yet. I know this was about a year ago update, but that's besides the point. We're checking it out now, so yeah, let's keep exploring. I don't see any chests, so I think we might be in a bad luck spot, so I also don't know where I've been and where I haven't been. So yeah, I'm going to be running around like a headless chook for a little while. Okay, we've taken out a wither skeleton. Let's see if there's anything in here. Ooh, the chests haven't been raided just yet. Okay, that's good. So that means no one's been here. So yeah, let's keep looking around, see if we can find anything good. And one thing I definitely need to remember is that I do not have wings on, so no jumping out of open areas. Okay, we have another chest over here. Oh, nothing. Okay, I'll take the diamonds gladly. Might as well just loot the entire thing. There's another chest over here. Okay, hopefully there's one in this area. I don't know the percentage chance of a armor trim dropping, but I don't think it's massively low, so we'll have to wait and see. Okay, hopefully we're lucky. Absolutely nothing. Okay, let's keep going. Second time's a charm. Oh, we got some diamonds. Nothing else of interest though. Oh, yep, gotta break it. There we go. Okay, so we're in another fortress. I'm a couple thousand blocks out, so I'm pretty sure this one wouldn't have been touched. So let's hope the armor trim's in this one, because I've been exploring for a while. Okay, absolutely not. And there we go, we found it. That took a little while. Okay, beautiful. So we have the rib armor trim, chucking that there. I don't need another horse armor. Nothing around this corner? No. Okay, so what I'm going to do, since I'm so far out, I'm going to just chuck everything in my ender chest and then just go careening off an edge somewhere. So let's quickly find myself a safe house. And yeah, I'm gonna do that because yeah, it's going to take a while to get back home because I'm out about 4,000 to 5,000 blocks in the nether. So making it back by wing probably isn't the best idea. Okay, that's everything in my storage shulker box, and then that's going in my ender chest. All of this I can pretty much lose. I have nothing on me. Perfect. Okay, let's go find some monsters to fight. This sounds like a perfect idea. Okay. I've got my bones in a dream. Hello? Do you want to fight me? Hi. Can I punch you? There we go. Hello, friend. How are we doing? Come on, invite all your friends over. Wow, okay. Usually these guys are supposed to be scary. Hi, friend. No? No? Okay. Come here. Fight me. There we go. Beautiful. Okay, so I'm in my villager area again. Okay, I'll make it back to my base in just a second. Okay, I've got everything I need. Time to actually decorate these guys. So we've got this one, that one, there, and there. Now all we need to do is place this on a mannequin. And there we go. Not gonna lie, that one's really subtle, but it's actually really nice. I just noticed though, it's a lot darker than all the other ones. Like, the green doesn't pop as much. I do like it though, it is really nice. But there we go, we have another armor trim in. We have 6 more to go, 4 of them being from archaeology, so we have 2 more exploration based ones. So one's the woodland mansion and one is a raider outpost. So yeah, we'll probably do that a little bit later on because I'm all explored out. So I think what I'm going to do now is we're going to head to the end dimension and defeat a whole bunch of withers. I have a whole bunch of wither skeleton skulls. Time to go turn those into beacons. So we have 70 wither skulls and a whole bunch of soul sand. I'm also going to pack myself a bow just in case the wither breaks out, because sometimes he breaks out of this, sometimes he doesn't. Who really knows? And I also don't know why there's a bunch of chickens in here. Don't question it. I've never used this before. So let's just get started. Let's start placing down some soul sand and let's start farming some withers. Here we have one there and one there. Okay, he is loading up. Now hopefully he doesn't break out of there. We can hope. If we're lucky. I should switch out to my chest piece just in case as well. Okay, that sounds like we're okay. Okay, let's go fight him. Hello, friend. I would like to fight you. Oh, he's broken out. Well, this isn't ideal. Okay, we're down here now. Good thing I decided to pack my bow. Okay, time to fight the wither. Okay, there we go. That's our very first wither taken down. And I don't know how to actually do this. Did I just place him in the wrong spot? Or does he always clip through here? I have genuinely no idea. So I'm going to place him a little bit further. So I'll put the head like here. See if that works out. If not, I'm going to have to work out a better way to farm all of these skulls because it's going to take a while if I have to fight them all manually. So luckily enough, I just placed the spawning point in the wrong spot. It's supposed to be placed forward, not all the way at the back. So now I've been farming him while he's actually stuck. And the farming process has gone a lot quicker, so yeah. He's finally stuck and I don't have to worry about him popping out from the top. Thank God I didn't have to fight him like 20 times over and just had to deal with this, so yeah, luckily enough, this does still work. I just messed it up the first time round. So this is our very last set of wither skulls, and once this guy is dead, we'll see how many beacons we can make. We've got, there we go, he's dead, and 23 beacons. That is not bad whatsoever for probably 5 minutes worth of work. That is not bad in the slightest. So yeah, I'm going to take all of these nether stars, turn them in the beacon, then I'll see you over in the shopping district where we're going to make our beacon shop. I have no idea what it's going to look like, so yeah, I gotta do a little bit of planning first. So, I'm in the shopping district and I've been looking around for possible spots to put my shop, and I think I've settled on this area over here. I really want this build to be big and very tall, and if I put it anywhere else, it's going to really obstruct all the other builds, so I think over here might be the best course of action. It's big enough, I have plenty of room to work with because I have all this area here. So you know how I said I had absolutely no idea how this build was going to look and I needed to do some planning? Yeah, there was still no planning involved. I have genuinely no idea what I'm going to do. So I think I'm just going to go with the basic premise of a tower and try and make it look as visually interesting as possible. With saying that, I do have a couple blocks for a color palette and it's going to be a lot of stone, mangrove and red because my entire base is built out of blue items. Might as well use red, oranges and these kind of neutral brown. So yeah, let's see what I can do. Let's hope it's something interesting, but yeah, I'm gonna throw us into a time lapse and we'll see what it looks like in a second. So with the time lapse finished, the beacon shop is officially up and running, and that means I also have another shop to maintain, which shouldn't be too difficult. A lot of my shops are very low maintenance. So yeah, this is the interior. There's nothing really special about it. There's just a whole bunch of beacons I decided to flex for lighting, and a whole bunch of beacons available for sale, which at the moment is 10 diamonds per each because, yeah, might as well make it cheap. It's not that I'm going to really need diamonds for many things, because I pretty much used all the diamonds I need for duplicating armor trims at the moment, so I've nearly got everything I need. So at the moment, diamonds aren't really a problem for me, so I decided to make it a little bit more affordable. And also with the time lapse, you probably noticed that I went back and forth on my design like 3 or 4 times. I changed all this lower area, I thickened it out, and I also changed this area from being wood to being stone. I am awful with texturing. I don't believe I'm very good at it, so this was one of the first main times I decided to do it in this server, so yeah, it was a bit all over the place, but I kind of like how it turns out. Very, very basic, yes, and very simple, but you know what? I like it. But I think with that, I'm gonna leave this episode here, and in the next episode, we're probably going to spend a little bit of time at my base. We're going to do some base progression and maybe a little bit of adventuring with archaeology. But yes, again, we're going to have to wait and see. But yes, I'm going to leave this episode here. If you guys like the video, give the video a thumbs up and maybe subscribe if you want to stick around. All good, I'll see you guys next time. See ya!